Finally. Here I thought you'd forgotten all about me. I chose to waive that right, sweetheart. Well, because remaining silent would spoil this beautiful chance to finally speak to you. 18 counts, I mean. If we're going to discuss me first, then we need to make sure you have all the correct facts. By all means, then, if you want to charge me for 16 counts of murder, then go ahead. But you'll be selling me short. Glad we could clear that up. Now, how about you? How many people have you killed? Why not? If we just talk about me, then how will we ever get to know each other? Somehow I don't believe that. Because if you had no interest in getting to know me, then you wouldn't have tried so hard to put me in this room. That kind of obsession, I like it. I like it a lot. Of course. Just like what I do is my job too. Glad to see we have so much in common already. Are we not? You look for people to put in a box. I also look for people to put in a box. That face, I could just eat you up. Call it a look of disgust if you want. I call it delicious. Wait. You want me to take this seriously? Fine. I'll talk. If you agree that this won't be a one-sided conversation. I'll tell you what you want to know, and more. It's the least I can do for such a delectable pursuer. I see. Coming out the gates full force, are we? Then I will answer. I just can't help getting sidetracked staring at you. All of you. I admitted to killing them, because you don't have the evidence you need to convict me without an admission of guilt. Oh, you are so cute, but we both know you don't have evidence of anything in your oh-so-precious file there. How do I know? Well, it's obvious. To me, at least. After all, I know you so well already. If you want me to explain how I know, then say please. Well, it was worth a shot. Fine. I know that folder is empty because the file has today's date stamped on the bottom. Because it was hastily thrown together today. Why? Because you have lots of evidence of the crimes committed, but none that tie them to me, which is why you rushed a fake file. True, you could have just stamped it today as a fresh file, but then why were you in such a rush? I know you were in a rush because of 3 things. First, you came to work today with your hair tied up. You came to every crime scene with it down and straightened. You didn't today because you burned your finger on the straighteners, as evidenced by that wrapping, or because you panicked at the thought of bringing me in without a concrete evidence in your hand. Sure, you could have burned your finger on accident, but Why wouldn't you continue to straighten your beautiful hair? Because you knew your hands were too shaky from stress. But you weren't late for work, were you? That's the second reason I know. Because I smell the coconut on your breath from the frappe you got this morning. The same one you get every morning. I do wonder if your lips taste as good as that smells. Ah, yes, the third reason. You see, I know how devoted you are to this absurd cause of justice. It borders on the same obsession that you have for me. You're careful, calculated, always punctual and well presented. So why would a perfectionist like you forget to wear her bra? It all stands to reason that you were too panicked to prepare yourself, but you still had enough time to get your caffeine boost, so you wouldn't notice the nerves that ruined your morning. This is about so much more than me being clever and knowing so much about you. Much as I find you irresistibly tantalizing, you have come to conflict with my work life. Yes, I let the cops take me in without resistance so I could talk to you. I'm glad you figured that out before I had to leave you with more breadcrumbs. Tell me how you managed to track me down. I know that we both know. I just want to hear you explain. Let me drink up that sexy mind of yours. My boots, yes. Did you like that? Wearing different shoes every time must have made footprint analysis so annoying for you. Forensics must have had a field day. I did use the same pair of boots the last 2 times, didn't I? The same boots I'm wearing now. Nice touch, don't you think? Tracking their unique print pattern to the distillery I stole them from is how I would do it. Continue. Cameras showed a masked thief stealing them whose height, hair, and estimated weight perfectly matched me. Me, who you conveniently found wearing those very boots. Bravo, my darling. You certainly excel at dirty talk in the same way you do all things. It wasn't exactly hard for you. That being said, maybe I was too obvious making sure I got caught on camera, but I had to be sure you'd find me. What isn't special about you? You're perfect. You have the brains of one of us, someone so deviously clever. But you have the heart of a civilian. I mean that you panic, you take risks, you don't allow for the possibility that maybe you're facing someone you just can't outwit. I won't hold that against you, beautiful. It's been a long, long time since I've had anything close to competition. But you bring that in both the brains and the looks department. Does it bring me... It brings me insurmountable pleasure to sit here complimenting you. Win me any points? Sweetheart, I'm already doing all you can think about right now. Or did you not notice that you sat back down? Yes, your job. I'll believe you. If that's what you want. Baby, I would do anything you wanted me to. I've already said I'd answer your questions. Is that all my pretty genius wants from me? Then ask away. I do what I do because it's my job. But you knew that already. Come on, you're much too clever to pretend to be stupid. Don't act like those idiots out there. You're not. You're better than them. We are better than them. No. This isn't just some power fantasy. You know what it's like to be smarter than everyone else in the room the same way I do. It's a lonely thing, being brilliant, being talented. Even other people in my profession are cold and distant. They take others to bed for the hell of it. Shouldn't it mean something? Are we so enraptured with our superiority that, without knowing it, we build the wall between us and love? Insane? Well, I suppose we have to be in our line of work. Why should I stop saying we and our? How is me eliminating threats any different from you locking them up for life? Finally, you asked the question you've been wanting to since you walked in. I'm not surprised you haven't figured that part out yet. We hide our tracks well. Well, enough that even your gorgeous eyes can't find them. Criminal empire. No. We are what kingpins check for under their beds at night. We spill more blood than the average caffeine addict spills their coffee, and we make it look like art. For the right amount of extortion, yes, we can buy guns for hire, but it's rare for anyone to afford us. What about you? How many times have you had to kill someone? I say you have. It's painfully obvious to me, at least. Remember last week when you had to shoot that getaway driver? Spectacular shot, by the way. I noticed how you aimed your gun. I was there, yes. I've been keeping an eye on you for a long time, my pretty genius. As I was saying, the way you held your gun was disciplined. One could even be convinced that you're ex-military. But you stayed loose, not tensed up with readiness. You had the trigger discipline of an experienced shooter, but not the mental discipline of a soldier. Your stance was more personal, self-taught. The way you squinted to focus. God, that look got me going, even from the cafe from across the street. And the way you arched your back to track the car better. That didn't give me so many filthy ideas. The point is that you're a self-taught shooter who is disliked by their peers and has an adversity to men. There could easily be a few reasons for that, but I'm confident that I have your story figured out. Well, it's obvious that you aren't completely comfortable around men. You favor your dominant side, hence why you always walk with men on that side. Whenever you're out with your other friends, you don't mind them walking on your other side, but never men. That way, you can elbow their gut and draw your weapon with your other arm. I'm assuming that means you've had some unpleasant encounters with an ex, perhaps? You learn to shoot to defend yourself from him. If I had my way, I would pull his heart out with my bare hands, so he knew how someone who should love you should really act. Whether it's my business or not, darling, I know now he's the reason why you're always on edge around men, which is likely why this predominantly male police force aren't your biggest fans either. Got a little feisty temper on you, I bet. Why else would you be interrogating me alone? Or were you just as eager to get your hands on me as I am to get mine all over you? Did I ever consider that I scared them all off? Oh, baby, don't flirt with me like that. You've only just met me. That could be true, I guess. Though, as repulsively insane as the rest of your colleagues are, they aren't easily intimidated. The matter at hand. When did we leave the matter at hand? Haven't you figured it out yet? I'm telling you everything you need to know. Oh, fuck the protocol questions. I only care about what you need to know so that you'll let me out of these cuffs. Oh, never say never, darling. You're going to let me out of these cuffs so that I can help you stop this city from tearing itself apart. In fact, you'll come to me begging. God, if that won't push me over the edge. You're a clever girl. You know the targets I took out weren't random. Crime bosses, traffickers, corrupt businessmen, whistleblowers. Has anyone ever told you that you look so delectable when you're being smart? I did just answer your question. Think about it, my pretty genius. That look in your eyes. I'd break out of these cuffs and have you right here and now if it wouldn't put us both in a terrible position. Well, in the departmental sense. I do in fact mean to tell you that a war is about to break out. Every criminal city in this family is about to rain down on each other. In fact, I give it about another 2 minutes before we get a knock on that door. You can have my proof when you uncuff me, darling. Unless you'd rather spend these 2 minutes enjoying me while I'm cuffed. Ooh, wouldn't that be so goddamn annoying?
We're busy falling in love in here. Can't you wait another minute?
What's wrong with me? We were just getting to the good part. Maybe we could have even taste tested the best part if we had another minute. Tell her then. Like I said, this is the part where you beg for my help. By all means, go out there and try to stop the bullets and bombs yourself, if you think you can. Will I agree to return to custody after I help you? Sure. But I get the feeling you want to keep me all to yourself after this is over. Do you think you can agree to put me back in here after you get a taste of life on the other side? Then we have a deal. Feel free to uncuff me whenever you've finished enjoying the sight of me at your mercy. That's my girl.